Hey there, guys. Donnellesstitchery here. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Today is July 23rd at 6. Okay, it's a little bit past 6:30. It's 6:33, so I was like 3 minutes late starting. But that's okay, because you know what? My show. I'm better late than never, right? So, today we are going to be working on the lion, and as you can see, I got another 2 blocks done. The last time you guys seen this, I only had these 2 blocks over here. I got the rest of that ear completed, so he's got his full earlobe and hair now, and I got his eyeball. Look at this eye. Girl, I tried and did both these blocks over this weekend. This eyeball block, this right here, this small little section right here, took me a day and a half. There were pieces like this right here that were way smaller. And then the alphabet, like this right here is letter A. The alphabet in this one 8x10 block here, girl, this thing went from A to the letter T as in Tom. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just telling you. It was crazy. So, we got some updates coming up. We got some exciting news today that took place. And we're going to work on some lion after I turn on my machine. Makes it a little bit easier to sew whenever you're actually got the machine turned on. So, before we get going, I'm going, right, Tasha? So, before we get going, I'm going to jump into the chat. And I'm going to say hello to everybody. And if you look up at the top of the screen, there's a few little new things taking place up there. So we got Michelle and Melissa. Good afternoon to you guys. And Melissa, thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, sweetness. And then we got Miss RSL Ladies to say, hey to everyone, hugs and kisses to all your fur babies. Thank you, my love. And then we got Tasha Quilts and Ms. Zaza. And yes, definitely got some exciting news. So I'm like so excited right now. I'm like ready to bust. So are y'all ready? Hey, Miss Karen T. So before we get started on all the exciting news, look at this beautiful eyeball. I see you. I'm like so excited. I'm starting to see life in it now. I cannot believe it. Hey, Miss Joyce, JK, and Miss Mary G. How y'all doing? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up when you're coming in. Let me know you like the contents. I'm going to try to stay out of the way so everybody can see with a beautiful eye. And I made sure I did around his eye, around the color part of his eye as actual green. Because, I mean, you know, a cat's eyes are green. They can be other colors. But in my eye, in my vision, they're green. So I found this beautiful green to do the green in. So let's see here. Okay, so up at the top of the screen over here, okay, Janelle spilled the beans. I can't help it. So, if you see it at the top of the screen now, I have that thingy now for goals. That is so that right there you can be able to do a super chat if you like. And I would greatly appreciate it. And what that does, it's anywhere from $2 or higher that you can do it for. And what that does is it will get you this Saturday, whoever does the super chats gets to hang out with me from 12 p.m. until 3 p.m. for a Zoom. And that is not our normal membership meeting. That was this past Sunday. So this will be something extra for whoever donates to that. And that money does come to me through YouTube. So, and it will greatly help me out and everything. I truly appreciate it, guys. So that there, I have a goal set for 10 for a minimum of $2 a piece. So if you want to do more, you can. And Melissa, I greatly appreciate the cup of coffee. So what I am super excited to tell y'all is I'm now an affiliate with Art East. I'm like so ecstatic over this. I got an email today from John with Art East inviting me to be an affiliate for the never ending collection that they're about to have going on. And I'm like super excited about this. So if you would like to do the full on kit, I do not have them programmed in my thing yet. So if you would like to do the full on kit, so to order one of the kits, use that link there. And right, Zaza, it's like so amazing. And then if you want to do where you just order just the pattern and use your own fabrics, which is what I'm going to be doing, then so you could either do a digital pattern or a paper pattern. As soon as I learn how to spell, then you can use that link. I do get, since it's an affiliate link, I do get a small commission off of them, and I greatly appreciate them. And I am going to do it. I am going to do the probably the digital, because that way there it gets, I have it access to it right then and there online. I don't gotta wait for nothing to be shipped to me, and I'll be doing it through my own fabrics. Ooh, that would be amazing, Melissa. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Tasha. Yes, this is a new Peter Pan version. Their version of Peter Pan with Hook and the crocodile and everything, the clock. If you order the kit, it does come with a needle minder that is the crocodile with a clock, which is solely awesome. I'm tempted to get the kit just for that, but I can't afford that much money just for a crocodile or alligator, whatever he was, for a crocodile and a clock needle minder. I'm like, I can't afford that. Not right now, because I got Donna's retreat coming up in October. It is super cute. It is so adorable. But I am planning on trying getting it and everything. I do not believe that it starts until April, which gives me time to get. Aw, Melissa, I love you. She says, I'll give you the crocodile. Tick-tock is a crocodile's name. Okay, thank you, Zaza. Hey, Don Stewart, you're going to have to go back to listen to all the good news. And anybody that wants to try and do the membership, I mean, not do the membership, but if anybody would like to do a one-time donation, then that gets you a Zoom meeting with me this Saturday from 12 to 3. And it is right, it's over there somewhere. I'm not looking at it on YouTube, so I don't know exactly where it's located, but it's right above the chat. All you gotta do is look for the little bullet with the dartboard with a dart in it that says the 1-10. Click on that and you can be able to donate. I see, I can't afford it either with not working anymore. I have to behave now. I know, girly. Let's see. All right. So today I am working on the next block of the lion, which is the part in between the two eyeballs, which would be like the bridge of his nose. So I'm gonna work on that. My rotary cutter, my blade has taken a poo. So I have to cut everything with fabric scissors for right now. Little of a pain in the tushy, but it's okay because that's how it used to always be done. And where did my acorn pen go? There it is. Let's see, did I fill it up? I think it's up enough. Should be good enough. If not, I'll fill it. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, so in case anybody's not, I didn't receive the notification. Sorry I'm late. Girl, you're fine. You're never late. There's no such thing as late here. It's just the first shift, second shift, third shift, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever. But there's no tardiness here. Okay, so I fell yesterday, guys. Hey, Mama Debbie. So I fell yesterday, and I bruised my tailbone pretty good. Like sitting straight up or sitting back hurts like snot, and bending over to pick up something off the floor hurts even more. Just found that one out. So I just used my foot to pick this up. So let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna get busy sewing. I got thread in my bobbin. My needle is threaded. And I have pieces here cut out, ready to go. Let's see here. There we go. Got my pieces all cut out, ready to go over here. We're going to get busy. We're going to have some fun. We're going to work on the bridge of the lion's nose. I'm back with coffee in hand, and the iron is hot, so I can sew and press away. Yay! Alrighty. I should have moved this over some or up some so you guys can actually see his eye, because he's so pretty. But I didn't, and I'm not getting up to do it. So as you see here, I have my pieces already cut out on like a random shape that is much larger than what I need, but it works for me because then it's less I got to do during my live stream. So I'm taking number 1, and the back of the fabric goes up against the back of the thing here. And we are going to pin this. Ouch. Hey, Candace. How you doing, sweetheart? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler. So I need it to be 1/4 of an inch away. Or 1/4 of an inch seam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper, put my ruler there. That way there I can draw a line. Since I got to use scissors right now, I'm going to draw my line. Thank you, Michelle. That link that Michelle just dropped, guys, that is for my affiliate links for Art East now. One of them is for the complete kits, and to be able to order one of the kits, and the other one is to be able to order like a paper pattern or a digital pattern, whatever version it is that you're wanting. So the next one up is letter number 2. And as you can see here, on my little pieces of papers, or like the little things I got from Sean that I printed out on normal paper, I actually wrote the coordinating number to the letter. Like C is the 3rd letter. So that way there, this could be a C or a 3. And then so forth and so on. Too late for coffee? Here, my days of drinking coffee before bed are long gone. Joy says, I'm waiting for my coffee to finish brewing. Awesome sauce. Okay, so we need it to be like this. And what I'll do here is I'll lay this here. Then I'll flip it over approximately 1/4 of an inch, or the distance of my tip of my fingers, to make sure that I have enough coverage up here, which I don't, so we need to bring that up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see. Mama says, I'm off to continue my binding strips. I'll be lurking. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Joe. How you doing? So if anybody would like to join me for a Zoom session this weekend, this Saturday from 12 to 3, there is a goal set up on the top of the screen. Minimum is $2. Maximum is whatever your heart is content with donating to me. And that will try and get you this Saturday from 12 to 3, a hangout session with me while we sew and hang out together. Never too late for coffee. I used to drink cups and now I drink pots. All I gotta say is you do you, boo. I drink coffee whenever I feel like drinking coffee. So, you just gotta do what works for you. You know your body better than anybody else. I would, but the small angry one is coming home and we have plans. Aww. Well, there will be other times, I promise you. So now we're going to take, so this fabric here, based upon the way I have my stuff all labeled, this goes for the number 3 fabric and the number 4 fabric. Joyce JK says, Linda, I went from pots to cups. Zaza says, Melissa, I used to do that, but can't anymore. So now I'm just going to lay this over here and make sure that I got perfect coverage of everything, which I do. It looks like. Yep, that's the way it needs to be. So let me make sure I got all the excess cut off, because I don't want any boo-boos. Especially since I have to do this by hand now. Ooh, we got boo-boo there, looks like a little bit. We'll have to finagle it a little. We'll have to wing that one. So I have a little bag here fixed up for whenever I'm doing my for when I'm doing my FPP. I almost said EPP, but for when I'm doing my EPP, FPP, whatever. But my scraps I'm putting in here to be able to send that today. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure I have my fabric pointed in the correct direction. It goes like that. What we're going to do is we're going to come up a little bit down here on the bottom, because I didn't get that measured just quite right. So he's slightly off down there, but that's okay, because I'll get it all lined up here. And nobody know the difference besides people that will watch them right now or watch the replay. Let's see, Melissa used to do that too, but I can't anymore. Joyce says, spend too much time running to the bathroom with more than just a cup of coffee. Cup of cups. Joe says, I do a lot of winging it. Yes, I love winging it. My room, my rules. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, I'm already changing up the pattern to all my own fabrics and my own color direction. So, why not push the seam over just a smidge? It's okay. Living on the wild side today. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, because I had to use the rotary cutter, I normally use the rotary cutter for this part. I'm going to pin all of my sides down where I got loose fabric at, because I had to use my fabric scissors to cut this. And I don't want to cut too much of the fabric and mess it all up. So we're going to play it safe on this part. No living wild on this part. because some of these fabrics I'm on very limited amount. So I'm pinning the fabric all the way around on the inside of the design itself. Then I'm going to use my scissors and cut off right along where the dark gray stops at. And the paper I'll throw away, and the fabric I'll put over there in that bin. In that little bag that I got set aside, I have a much larger bag over here also for a day, but that little bag is what I use for putting it in for right now until that gets full, and then I'll dump it and then refill it again. Right there. I'm keeping my 1/4 of an inch seam allowance nice and safe, and I'm playing it safe with that right there. Make sure all my paper is not attached anymore. Hey Giovanna, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I wanted to just tossing that one out. I was like, you know, I really had no purpose to have 2 rotary cutters. Anyway, right now would have been nice if I had, but then knowing my luck, they both wound up with bad blades. I just ran out of my refillable blades and forgot to ever buy them. So now I gotta wait until tomorrow when I get paid. So here is that next piece. And so I am going to put a clip on here and set it off to the side, because as I get them done, I'll be clipping them to this. And once they're all completed, then I will be connecting them all together. Now the other ones, I already started cutting out the pieces for. Like this one here, I did up all the gray, which is the number 1, number 2, and number 4, and number 7. So I just got to do 3, 5, and 6, and then we can get busy. And as you see, I took a pencil on the back of these and wrote which number that they go to. Let's see here. For the 28 millimeter, nope, 60 millimeter. I only have a 60. I don't have a 28. I want to get I think I want to get a 28 as well, because 28 would be good for this. I don't need so much for like this 60 for this, but the 28 would be good. Oh, you are so welcome, Zaza. Yeah, do not run out of your rotary blades like me. I mean, I could still use this one here. It's just frustrating because I keep having to go over certain sections 2 or 3 times to get it to fully cut, because it seems like there's a dull area in a part of the blade. And I don't know where it's at on there. Let's see. Oh, wow. No worries, Giovanna, at all. Get you some rest, sweetheart. One day, I'm going to do the donkey with legit kit. Ah, that would be so cool. Well, make sure that if you do, make sure you use Donna's affiliate link for them. Okay, so I already had the fabrics pulled for this. I just got to cut the fabrics. So we got dark blue stripes. Oh, that was already unzipped. Let's see here. Dark blue, I have my little cheat sheet right here that tells me what letters of the pattern goes with what fabric I have already picked out based upon my black and white version of the pattern. Because when I got the pattern, I actually took it to my laser printer and I printed out a black and white version so I could see where all my lights, medium, and dark fabrics were or need to be based upon the pattern. So I know where I needed to place all my blues to be able to get the correct definition. Some of them I'm a little iffy about but I'm going with the way that it showed up in the black and white scale. Yeah, my 60 is amazing for multiple layers of fabric, Zaza. I've never had a smaller one. I mean, I do have my grandmother's. I believe this is a 28. I did put a rotary blade in it, a Missouri Star, but I can't use hers. Then, plus I'd be scared of using it because, I mean, it's my grandmother's. I don't want it to break. But it's missing a washer, so this is really loose. And I need my husband and son to get me a washer for it from their washer bin. Because if you see here, it's like needs a washer in there to fill this void. But this was my grandmother's. What she always cut her fabric with. The Westcott titanium. And super cute. Hey Judy, how you doing? Okay, so that looks like a 45. Okay, so it may be 45. So let's see here. My 60. So yeah, probably a 45 because I would imagine that the 25 would be much smaller. But anyway, back to this. So we need number 1, which is over here in my gray section. So this is number 1 and 2 here. See if I can figure out how I lay this down here to get the proper cutting. Okay, this way. There we go. And then CF, let's see, the dark blue was CF. So instead of cutting this, I'm just going to lay it over here on it and stitch it down. And then I'll trim it afterwards. Be a lot easier that way, with it being such a small piece. Let's see. Okay, so it is a 45. Okay. Okay. Whew. That I cut right into my fabric I just stitched on. Let's see. Last year, Martelli had their cutters buy one get one free, and I got 28, 45, and 60, and I wish I had a bottom because I can't cut straight with them. I've only tried the 45, and I can't cut straight with it. Ah, I'm sorry. Yeah, to me, Martelli just looks like if it's going to be way too complicated for my brain, and I'm just like, I am so used to the way that that my Fiskars is, so I'm not going to change it up, because I'm like, why change what's not broken? I'm a very strong supporter of not changing what's not broken. My Fiskars works perfect, leave it be. Give myself more of a 1/4 of an inch there. Put that off to the side for the donate buckets. Let's see, I have a, okay, I read that. So what is everybody else working on right now? Do tell. And let me know in the chat if you are thinking about ordering the Neverland pattern, because it'd be really cool to know who is wanting to order. Please tell me I did not. Okay, I didn't. Whew. I thought I boo-booed that up. Thankfully, I did not. Okay, so set those aside for now. And then got 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. We need 4, which is over here. We're going to get 4 pressing to get it nice and straight before I put it on here. Thank you, Michelle. I'm just relaxing and vegging out. Not a worries, Judy. There is never anything wrong with vegging out. Vegging out is amazing. I give myself a more straighter line here to work on. I'm like, that was all wonky. There we go. Here we come to sew the day. I think I might have been pursued. We'll see. Let's see. Hey, June, how you doing? So anybody that would like to join me and Melissa for this Saturday for a Zoom Hangout session, please feel free to do the little gold thingy up at top. Helps me out tremendously. And you get to hang out with me from like 12 to 3 on this Saturday. And it's only good for just a little bit longer. That does end, I believe, at 6:45 or 7:15, I mean. I need to go a little bit more on here. A little bit more gray. Kind of sort of cut myself a little too short on that one. We're going to come over here and we're going to add on a little bit more. And let's see here. And then Michelle and I have came up with a date for an online sale, but we are going to discuss that this Saturday on my live stream. As long as she is still good with hanging out Saturday on my live. Which she'll tell me in the chat, either in here or in the Facebook chat if she is or not. And let's see. Hey, Joanna, big sissy, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Okay, there we go. Now we can add on number 5, which is medium blue stripe. I'll cut this about 1/4 of an inch down. Toss that over here and that over here. Let's see. Awesome sauce. So we'll discuss that this Saturday because that's going to be a sale that is for me and Michelle both. So we'll just give all the juicy details of that this Saturday. And I just cut that completely out of wonky. Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm getting myself all confused here. There we go. Snip off the extra up there, toss that out to the side. Okay, so that one, the number 5 here is the medium blue stripe. We're going to put the gray and the dark blue stripe away. Woo, we're actually getting like maybe, looks like we're possibly going to get 2, maybe even 3 pieces done today. That's awesome. It's so awesome sauce. Okay, let's see here. Put my little color key down there, cut that there. We're just going to cut a much larger piece and I will trim it down afterwards. Because, you know, better safe than sorry. Okay, put this down. Do my little acorn pen. Get my pressing on. Let's see. No, Joe, I have not. I have reached out to him via phone call, text message, sending his husband a message on Facebook as well. I'm not getting any response for either one. I don't know what's going on. All I can do is hope and pray that he's okay. It's not like him to go silent for this long without reaching out to me, let me know he's okay. So I'm really worried, but I don't know what else to do. And I cannot afford to fly to New York to hunt him down. So anyone that's in New York, close by Mike, and you know where he lives, please go check on him and let us know. I am really worried. Okay, so we got letter 5 on. 6 and 7 are both the same fabric based upon my color key. So we are going to trim off enough where I still got a seam allowance. Yeah, me too. Me too, girly. It's not like him to disappear like this. Not for this long. That's got me really worried. Let's see here. Okay, so now we're gonna do our acorn pin on this one. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we just did on the last one of pinning around all the edges. So that way there I can trim up around my edges. Maybe be able to keep it nice and neat and clean. Because I am not wanting to use up a rotary cutter that is going to stress me out to do this. Hey, so I'm going to bring it over here so that way y'all ain't got to listen to my crunch, crunch, crunch as I'm cutting it on the table over there. So instead I'll cut it on the padded table over here. Okay. Now I'll take the I'll remove the papers from each one of these little strips I just cut off. Hey, Auntie Patricia. No worries at all. You know I'm always here. Even if I'm not here, I'm still here. Because there's always the replay. And you missed some exciting news today, Auntie Patricia. I now have an affiliate link for Art East. And that is like that Winnie the Pooh one that I was doing. So that one, but the affiliate link I have is for the Never Ever Land Peter Pan version through Art East. So I'm like super excited, and I earn a small commission off of each sell. I do have a thing going on up above the chat where you see the goal, the little bullseye with the goal. And so here is the next piece. So we got 2 pieces done up today, guys. We got this one and we have this one. And in the pattern, they go. Let me take a look here. So they've got one over here on this side. And the other one goes up here on the top. So B goes up here like this. And then here, I'll lay them up here how they're supposed to be. And then this one goes off just below it, I believe. Yep, right over here. Let's see. Oh, actually over here. My bad. So it'll go like that. So it's starting to see the bridge of the nose coming in some. Let's see. Okay, so if you want to sign up for Cotton Cuts, if you do exclamation Cotton Cuts, that'll give you the link for Cotton Cuts, as well as my referral code for Under the Sea. And if you would like to join me and Melissa for this Wednesday, then all you gotta do is hit the little gold button up above, which is the bullseye button, the white bullseye oblong shape that says 1 of 10. As of right now, it's me and Melissa hanging out this Saturday from 12 to 3. You guys have a few more minutes, I believe, of that. Thank you, Melissa. And I still have to get programmed into there, the Art East one, so I don't have that programmed in yet. But Michelle, thank you so much for dropping those for my affiliate links. I will have that in the description box below for anyone watching. And hey, Andrea. Mwah. So happy you're here. And I know that you've probably been lurking on the TV. And that's completely fine because I love my lurkers too. But anybody that is here hanging out watching, thank you so much. And it looks like up there it goes. Nightbot finally decided to do its job. So let's see here. And then this Saturday, I will be here with Michelle. I will be working on my Robert Kaufman blogs. I got all the yellow done, and now I'm working on the teal. So I'll be working on that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Andrea. I'm sorry. I love you. I didn't miss it intentionally. I promise you. I always get excited when I see you, because it lets me know you're okay. But yeah, so I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day. And I am going to get off here because got to clean some bird cages. And I need to have dinner still. And I got to go help out Grandma. Busy day. Never ends. Talk to y'all later. See y'all Saturday. Alrighty, Andrea. Talk to y'all later.